Hey guys, good morning. Nitzan here from MSDI Implants. Today I want to talk about a question I got from my distributor. He told me that one of his competitor, a local competitor in his country, is telling everybody that he has the same product, the same implants, and also the same certificates. So today I want to talk about the CE certificate, what it means, and what can you do to check the manufacturer if he really got it or if he faked it. Why would you need to do it anyways? Because to get the CE certificate, you need to go through a lot of tests and quality assurances and a regular testing of the product, of the manufacturing site, and so on. It costs a lot of money, a lot of resources, a lot of time. You need to invest in that in order to comply. And many companies simply fake it, or they get a certificate and they Photoshop it to change the name, change the address, extend the expiry date, and so on and so on. Okay, so this is how the CE certificate looks like. This is the new certificate, the MDR, and you can see here it says MDR. You can see here the name of the company. Here you can see the notified body, expiry date, and so on. I will try to edit later. I don't like to edit the videos, but I will try to edit later and post a photo with the important information about the certificate. Okay, so what you need to know about the CE is that the new MDR certificate is quite different than the old MDD. The old MDD was pretty much easier to obtain. It required less regulation control, less tests. Basically, it was easier, and most companies that invested the time and the energy to do it could get it. The new MDR is a completely different animal. It's the gold standard for regulation control. Compared to the FDA is a joke compared to the CE. I will post about it later, but in general, if your company has CE MDR, you know they're doing something right. That's a really good green flag. But many companies fake this CE document because in order to sell in Europe directly or with distributors, in order to sell in other countries, you need to have regional certificates. And these certificates lean on the CE in terms of documents, in terms of tests, and so on. We had to change our package in order to improve our packaging design in order to comply with the MDR. Okay, that's something that we had to do. Many companies cannot do this kind of process. Many companies don't want to invest the resources, time and energy in order to improve their products. Some don't even have the resources to do that. So if your company, your manufacturing company, tell you, yes, we have CE, you need to see that certificate. And you need to go to their website, take a look at their website, see if they posted the certificate. If they have like a long text and they say we have this and that and we are good, we are best, whatever, ignore that. It's not important. What's the most important for you is to check if they have the document itself. Then you need to check the expiry date. Sometimes they have the certificate, but it was already expired because the new MDR cannot be extended. You cannot extend your old MDD certificate. You need to create a new one. And the new one, again, costs a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of energy to do that. And small manufacturers simply cannot handle that. Another thing you want to pay attention to is to contact the notified body, which is, in this example, it's MDC. You need to contact them. You need to email them and say, hey, does MSDI certificate is valid? When does it expire? Can you send me the original certificate? Because many companies will fake their certificate in order to comply in other countries or to sell officially, even though they are not allowed to do that, simply to make money. That's a very short-term thinking, but for companies that do not plan to extend their CE or to make the new MDR, what do they care if they fake it or not? Who checks them? Okay, the old MDD was very easy to fake. You just Photoshop the document. You take, for example, our document, and you just fake the name, fake the expiry date, fake the address, That's it. Simple Photoshop edit and you're done. The MDR is more it's more difficult to fake because there is a serial number you can check online, and the whole purpose of the new MDR is to remove smaller manufacturers and push them out of the market because lack of quality control, lesser products, and so on. So my point of this video is go to your manufacturer website, check their CE, see if it's valid, see if it's MDR. The MDR will be applied by 2027, and any company without MDR but by that year will go out of business in Europe. They will not be able to sell, and because the CE is used for other regional certificates, they will also have problems extending or creating new documents in other countries. It's very important to understand that to get that kind of certificate takes a lot of resources. And if your manufacturer cannot obtain this kind of certificate, it's a big red flag for you as a customer. It says something about their quality, it says something about their management skills, it says something about their future, okay? Because this certificate is the future. Anyway, guys, let me know if you have any questions, and take care.